Hey, so yeah, that's I just got done at Walmart. My phone died. I finally bought so what I ended up doing was that I bought two phone mounts for my car. So what I'll do is that, not today, I'm way too tired to think right now. Is that I'm gonna go ahead, look at the reviews on them, and then whichever has the worst reviews, or the reviews that I'm like, I just don't like this at all, is that I am going to go ahead and return that one. So yeah, alright. That has the worst reviews, or the ones that isn't as good. I am looking for one that has air vents. I noticed the majority of them, they actually had the suction cup for the window. And I remember my dad using it, and it was like, it didn't work very well. And then he moved over to the city where I lived with my parents, or the state that I lived with my parents for 4 years. And whenever I did that, well, not me, but my dad was like, you know what? I don't see anyone with the suction cup. And so he ended up using the air vent, and he found that the air vent worked a lot better. So I'm like, you know what? The suction cup was probably a bad idea. So hence why I'm like, well, let me go ahead and try this other one. So yeah. So I got two of them. And then as I was getting both of them, I asked the guy, is it possible to just get both of them and then return the one that doesn't work? He's like, yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you had the receipt. It's like, cool, I can do that. So yeah, that's basically what I'll do, is come back with the receipt. So yeah, it'll finally be easier for whenever I am driving and need to see the map. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah. And then it's like, yay, I'll be good. It'll be awesome. I think when I get back, I'll take a shower. Because I've just felt gross, basically. Humid. I got used to living in luxury of not having to worry about that. Their house is nice. It has very comfortable weather, so I am thoroughly enjoying my time. So yeah, there's that, and then yeah. But I did see, what else did I get? I finally bought an ice roll. They now have two different kinds. One is anti-dandruff and one is anti-itch. And I ended up going with the one that's anti-itch because from what I vaguely remember, that's the one that was recommended to me. And it's a blue, a dark blue bottle. So yeah. I'm like, I think this is it. So I'm excited. I'll be able to not itch for a while. So I personally really like this stuff, honestly. It's wonderful. It's great. I like it. I really, really do. So anyways, on to your relative. I think it's really cool, especially that they're going scuba diving and such. I actually am not a very strong swimmer. I did notice online where it's a group called, I think, 100 Black Men. And basically they teach kids age is 8 to 18 how to swim. I think that's wonderful. I really, really do. Because this way they can go ahead and, and it's free of charge. Because a lot of kids, or from what I was reading, kids suffer from drowning. And it's okay, what are we going to do? Instead of preventing kids to go into the water because they're kids and eventually they may one day jump into the water, but it's instead let's teach them healthy skills like swimming. So I'm happy for that they are teaching them how to go swimming, basically. So yeah, that way kids can live and they can survive and just live life. So yeah, I read that, I think, today. But yeah, I think that's really cool, especially that they're like teaching them how to swim. And I'm glad that your family is able to go swimming and just like go scuba diving. I want to go scuba diving and all that. Actually, so I was watching these house videos, and one person who's a diver, he's like, anyone who has been trained to dive is fully aware of this. Like, you can fly and then dive, but you can't dive and then fly. You have to wait between 12 and 48 hours, and that's because your body can't handle it. It actually, I guess, goes into pain. I don't know why. I guess because of the lack of oxygen and the decrease in pressure is from what I could tell. Because at least in the show House, a diver, he, within like a short amount of time of diving, please turn off your brights, thank you. Within a short amount of diving, he went ahead and went up into the air on an airplane. And whenever he did that, whenever he went into the airplane, he, I guess, looked up like symptoms of sickness. And then while they were like having him down on the ground in order to, I guess, do some kind of incision or whatever, one of the kids went ahead and put pressure on his joints. And whenever that happened, he immediately felt better. And then Dr. House went ahead and took out his wallet, which showed that he was a diver. And he's like, oh, this guy, he went ahead and made the mistake of like flying after diving. And then they went ahead and ended up going below 5,000 feet sea level, and in order to help him with the pressure. And then after that, they went ahead, once they went above that level, they were also asking for some air or oxygen. Oh wait, which way do I go? I go left. Cool. Some oxygen for him. So it's like, oh, okay, so gotcha. But yeah, your divers are supposed to know you don't go like, you don't fly after diving. So, but yeah, that is really, I would love to do that stuff. I just really need to like get better in those areas. Maybe I should live by the ocean sometime, or like visit, or maybe, you know, work in a national park that's by an ocean, because people who work in the mountains, they learn how to ski. And so it's like, that would be kind of cool. It's like, learn how to do that, learn how to become a better swimmer, or maybe even a surfer or something like that if I live over in a certain area. So that would be like very, very neat. So yeah, there's that. And then what else is there? I think what I'm going to do is like go back, eat. What I found is that if I don't drink enough water, my sinuses start acting up. I guess it's because of the my body's temperature is raised, and whenever it gets high enough, my nose starts running. So in order to take care of that, I had to go ahead and drink a lot of water, like several cups of water, because it's like your body's dehydrated. Go ahead and like, we're gonna have your nose run like crazy. So basically, like, I drink a lot of water, and by me drinking a lot of water, my nose stops running and I stop sneezing. So yeah, learned something new. I knew to do that too, like while I'm sneezing, but now it's like, okay, I need to do that whenever my nose starts running. So who knew? I'm gonna drink some more water whenever I get back to the house too. But yeah, what else is there? Good night. But yeah, so that's really cool, especially that, like, with scuba diving, or like, I think that would be really cool. That is really neat, just being able to see fish and such, and see the different things that are down there, and then being able to like take a boat and basically go out to a certain area where it's like, yeah, we know there's a lot of fish, and then go out there and then just spend your time just chilling and relaxing. So that honestly sounds like a lot of fun. It does. So yeah. I think Wednesday night I want to go to church. And then speaking of fun, I need to make a list of places to do, or things to do, places to see and all that, because a part of me, like my thing of fun where I feel like it's good to relax, it's good to have fun, I totally agree with that, but I found that the times that I feel most fulfilled is when I'm making a difference in people's lives. So I'm gonna see if I could actually maybe go to a homeless shelter and feed food or something. I notice it depends where you're at. Like some homeless shelters, they're like, yeah, come on in. And then like I looked at doing a homeless shelter, I think, or maybe a dog area, like basically a dog pound. And I think they run a background check on you because they want to make sure that you're legit. So, yeah, is this it? No, this is not it. So, yeah. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I hope that you have a great night. I am glad that your sibling is doing well. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you want to talk about, and I'll respond tomorrow. Whee! So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.